Hey everyone, welcome back to Life Outside Academy. Join us as we explore the wild outdoors, from coyotes and deer to bears, elk, and beyond. We hike, fish, camp, and discover amazing animals and natural places all across the US. Get ready to dive into the amazing world of one of North America's coolest animals, the American black bear. Even though they're called black bears, you're about to find out they come in all sorts of surprising colors. There are so many of them across North America, maybe even between 600,000 and 900,000. They live all over the United States, Canada, and even parts of Mexico. They're the most common bear you'll find here, and they have some really surprising secrets.
Shh, it's a secret.
Did you know? Not all black bears are actually black. Their fur can be all sorts of colors, like brown, cinnamon, like the spice,
Spice, baby!
blonde,
I am legally blonde and totally hot.
or even a cool bluish color called glacier bears that live in Alaska. Many of them have a brown nose, and some even have a white patch on their chest, like a little white bib. Isn't that surprising? Black bears are actually the smallest bears in North America. Boy bears, called boars, usually weigh between 200 and 250 pounds, but some can get super big, up to 400 pounds. The biggest one ever found in North Carolina weighed a whopping 880 pounds. That's like a small car. Girl bears, called sows, are a bit smaller, usually around 125 to 175 pounds. When they walk on all four paws, they're about 3 feet tall, but they can stand up on their back legs and be as tall as 5 to 7 feet, taller than most grown-ups. Their weight changes throughout the year. They're lighter in spring after their long winter nap, and get much heavier in the fall when they eat a lot to get ready for winter. These bears love living in forests where there are lots of trees, places to hide, and plenty of food. They live all over the US and Canada, even in parts of Mexico. They're really good at living in all kinds of places, from thick forests to swampy areas, which helps them survive. Black bears have some truly incredible superpowers that help them live in the wild. Their sense of smell is like a super sniffer. It's about 7 times better than a dog's nose. Imagine smelling a cookie from a mile away. That's how good a bear's nose is. They use their nose more than their eyes to figure out what's around them. Their hearing is also super sharp, twice as good as ours. They can hear tiny sounds from far away, which helps them stay safe. And even though some people think bears can't see well, they actually see about as well as humans. And they can see really well at night, too. But still, their nose is their favorite way to explore. These bears are also super strong and quick. They are amazing climbers, especially the baby bears, cubs. Their claws are like perfect climbing hooks, helping them zoom up trees to find food or escape danger. And on the ground? Zoom! They can run as fast as 35 miles per hour. That's faster than a car on a neighborhood street. They're also fantastic swimmers and can paddle for over a mile in the water just for fun or to find a snack. Sometimes, they even stand up on their back legs for a little bit. But wait, there's more. Black bears are also super smart, one of the smartest animals in North America. They have big brains and can remember things for a long, long time, like where the best berry patches are or where they found a yummy snack before. This helps them learn and solve problems, like how to find food even when it's hard to get. But because they're so smart and remember where they found food, it's super important for us to keep our food put away safely, so bears don't get used to eating our snacks. Black bears are what we call omnivores, which means they eat both plants and animals, just like some people do. They're super flexible eaters and munch on whatever food is easiest to find during different times of the year. In spring, when they wake up from their long winter nap, they're super hungry. They look for fresh, yummy plants like new grass and leaves. They also gobble up insects like ants and beetles, which are full of good stuff for them. Sometimes, they'll even find and eat animals that didn't make it through the winter. During summer, there's a feast everywhere. Black bears love to eat all kinds of berries, like raspberries, blueberries, and blackberries, and lots of nuts. They really, really love honey, and will even break open trees to get to a beehive. They might also hunt for small animals or fish to add to their meal. When fall comes, it's time to get ready for winter. Bears eat as much as they can to get super fat. This is called hyperphagia, a big word for eating a lot. They especially love high-calorie nuts like acorns and hickory nuts, plus lots of fruits and berries. In winter, black bears don't eat anything at all. They just use the fat they stored up from all that eating in the fall to keep them going during their long winter sleep. When winter arrives, black bears go into a special kind of sleep called torpor or denning. It's like a long winter nap, but it's not quite like a super deep sleep, true hibernation. They can actually wake up and even peek out of their dens on warm winter days if they need to. This special sleep helps them save energy when there's not much food and the weather is cold. During their nap, their heart beats slower, they breathe slower, and their body temperature drops a little. They don't need to eat, drink, or even go to the bathroom. They just use their stored fat. They can lose a lot of weight, sometimes up to 30% of their body weight, during this time. Black bears make their dens in all sorts of cozy places, like inside hollow trees, in caves, under piles of branches, or under big rocks. Black bears have a really cool way of having babies. Boy and girl bears usually meet in late May or June, but here's the amazing part. The tiny fertilized egg doesn't start growing right away. It waits until November to attach inside the mom bear. This is called delayed implantation, and it's super smart. It means the mom bear can make sure she's eaten enough and is strong and healthy before the baby starts growing. Baby cubs are born in the den in January or early February, while mom is still taking her winter nap. They are super tiny, only about 8 ounces. That's like a small apple, and they can't see yet. They have soft, fine hair and drink their mother's milk to grow. A mom bear usually has about 3 cubs, but sometimes it can be anywhere from 1 to 6. The cubs stay with their mom for a long time, learning everything they need to know. They grow super fast in the den, and by their first birthday, they can weigh about 80 pounds. Young bears between 1 and 2 years old are called yearlings. The family comes out of the den around April, and the cubs keep drinking milk for a few more months. Young bears remain with their mother for about 1.5 years, even taking another winter nap with her. Then, in the summer of their second year, the young bears leave their mom to find their own special places to live. This long time with mom helps them learn how to find food and stay safe. It's like going to bear school. It's important to know how to tell the difference between a black bear and its bigger cousin, the grizzly bear. It can be tricky because they can be similar colors and sizes, so you have to look for a few clues. Grizzly bears have a big, muscular hump on their shoulders, like a little mountain. Black bears don't have this hump. Black bears have bigger, pointier ears, while grizzly bears have smaller, rounder ears. A black bear's face looks pretty straight from its forehead to its nose. A grizzly bear's face looks a bit dished in between its eyes and nose. Black bear claws are short and curved, perfect for climbing trees. Grizzly bear claws are longer and straighter, great for digging in the dirt. And if you look at their front paw prints, a black bear's print is more rounded, while a grizzly's is more square. Knowing these differences is super important to stay safe and help protect these amazing animals. Black bears are really important for the forest. They help spread seeds from the plants they eat, and they help keep bug populations healthy by eating lots of insects. Even though bears are usually shy and don't bother people, they can become a problem if they get used to finding human food. They might knock over garbage cans, try to get into cars, or even sneak into houses looking for snacks. When bears eat human food, it's not good for them, and it can make them less afraid of people, which can be dangerous for everyone. So, if you live where bears are, or you're visiting, it's super important to always put away your food, garbage, and even pet food in a safe place where bears can't get to it. This helps keep both people and bears safe and happy. But because they live in so many places, it's up to us to be good neighbors to them. By understanding how they live and what they like to eat, we can help keep them safe. Remember to always put away your food and garbage so bears don't get used to our snacks. When we respect their homes and their ways, we can all live happily together. Let's help these magnificent creatures have a bright future. Thanks for taking the time to learn about black bears with us. Be sure to like and subscribe for more fun and adventures. Oh, and be on the lookout for a black bear next time you are in the woods. Be sure to keep our campsites clean and free of trash. Do you have an animal that you would like to learn more about? Go ahead and put a request in the comments, and maybe you'll see it on the next episode.